Maybe, hopefully this works. You can see there's the third mysterious cat. Hi. Yes, I see you. Anyways, he runs. Ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow alcoholics, hopefully you're pointing in the right direction. I'll see here in a second. I just want to record because, again, he's rare. And again, we're back. Hopefully I put the intro. If not, welcome to this advent calendar. Again, that cat, he's rare. It's like seeing a blue moon. It's not really rare, but you don't see it often. Anyways, these two are now looking at me intently. Then again, I fed them, but I haven't really gave them treats or anything. So that's what they're wondering. Also, they're probably staring at me because I finally cleaned the litter box. More accurately, I finally had a reason to clean the litter box. I looked over there and I noticed there's a pile. And sure enough, one of them, or maybe even the third mystery cat or some stray, actually used the litter box. So I actually had to clean it for once. So that's a good sign. If I can get them to use it instead of my freaking yard, that'd be nice. So anyways, today on day number 4, I believe this is. No reason why I wouldn't know exactly what day it is. Of course I know what day it is. I totally filming this on day 4. Yeah, no, I was just watching an American football game. It's interesting because, again, COVID's going a bit crazy in the US. I mean, it always has, but you know, more so now. So like American football is having trouble. Oop, 5 o'clock, my lights came on. Actually, both lights should come on. But anyways, having trouble keeping that on the wraps and keeping games going. So they were, like this week, they pushed back a game to a Wednesday that was supposed to be filmed last Thursday. So anyway, so these guys are relaxing. I mean, just look how happy they are. Anyways, I'm about to cook me something. I don't know what yet, but I do have some shaved meat I need to do. But anyways, today, and I'll show you here in a little bit as we go inside the garage, show you what I've been doing. Anyways, pumpkin spice tea bag. Delicious stuff. A little bit of that. Oops, there's not a filter in there. Ha! Anyways, so pumpkin spice and everything nice. And honey brush banana nut tea bag. So banana and pumpkin spice together. Oh, so nice. How many times can I use the word ice? Ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, enough of my silliness. Let me, oh, the drinks are in the fridge, which is perfect. Anyways, I've, since my ice maker broke, I've stopped using this guy. Because again, for that, you need a bunch of ice. So I've just been using this little individual one I bought ages ago for company. Because my parents and siblings, there we go, all, them and their family all use a little Craig, or what are they called? Keurig, rather, things. So I bought that. Oh, are you another? Oh, I should be using you also. Anyways, they always use those. So I bought a couple random coffee things and this little individual one. And I've been using it to make tea. Speaking of which, so I filled it with water. That's in there. All right, let's do this. You're not plugged in. Because I was using the mixer. Right. I know what I'm doing.
10 minutes of knowing what I'm doing later.
There we go. So that's heating up and it'll filter through and I'll get me essentially 4 cups worth of tea. Anyways, that aside, let's get on with today's advent calendar. And to let you know what I've been doing. Now, admittedly, I've been doing this all day. Again, just as long as the football game's been on. Actually, not even that, like half the football game. I've been working on this project in here. Actually, I've been working on 2 projects. Again. So, we got the fans going. But yeah, so this is my brother's elevated planter. And also, I started on this one. These are the 2 lower parts of the Arizona flag. But they're the wrong size. My math was wrong. Or rather, I used an online calculator to figure out, you know, the angles. It said this should be at 13%. I cut it 13%. And the problem is it's too small. It needs to be 2.5 inches or 2.9 or 2.09. And it's not even 2. So that means I need to recalculate what I'm doing with that. But again, you get the idea though. That's gonna be the bottom and then all of them up for 13 stripes. Once I failed on that, I decided to do this. And I was going very quickly until I ran out of screws, basically. So I went and I bought some of those. That's fine, but Also, since I was just estimating the sizes, again, I built this once before, twice before, so now I'm just doing it really quickly. I made it too big. That piece of plywood there is how big it should be. It's too small. This is 3 feet by 2, roughly. So I had to go to, again, since I was buying those, I went to buy some more wood. I either could have bought a giant piece of plywood and cut it to 2 by 3 for 20 bucks, or for 27 bucks, I can have one that's already a bit thicker and cut for me. So that's again 2 by 3. It's going to be bigger than this, so I need to shave off inches, and of course, much like last time, let me see if I can get you pointed at it, I need to cut corners on each of them. So also problem number, at this point, 3, maybe even 4. Oh, by the way, if I didn't show this to you already, I made me a little rolling bench. So this guy, you can unlock the feet and it rolls around. Ideally, since I'm cutting with it, you want the feet to be locked. And then it just rolls into here for storage. The blade goes underneath, spins them. I've seen people, and I'm tempted. Sorry, this fan's probably making noise as it blows on the mic. Anyways, and also I have some fans over there blowing, so who knows what you're hearing. Anyways, I've seen kits where you put this on a swivel and you spin around, so you have something bolted on the bottom, something bolted on top, you spin around, so you have 2 for 1. But that's a bit more than I need. Okay, now back to problem number 3. This is flush and screwed in here. This is flushed and screwed in here. See the slight problem? So yeah, no, one of these boards, probably the bottom one here, is warped. So as I screwed it on there, you could even see how that one's kicking out. So I need to, actually, since I did that, ooh, splinter. There we go. I did this on purpose, totally on purpose. I know what I'm doing. Anyways, so now I can kind of force that into place. There we go. That's the thing with wood. You can force it. So I can just tap, tap, bolt there, and that will stay in place. And there we go. So that's what I'm going to do next. But I just made a quick run to the store to get that and some more screws. Not only that, I was using the wrong screws. I was using these, and these are interior, but you know, if this thing lasts long enough for these interior screws to rust, I'll be fucking amazed. So anyways, yeah, 8 and what was the box? This one, yeah, 6 1/4. I already tossed that box away. Anyways, see, excellent. You always use these for screws. In my household, we never tossed away any container. They always end up being used for storage. So, all right, enough about that. I mean, how long have I been talking about random stuff and kitty litter, etc., etc.? Let's see about today. It counts 2. A number 2. All right, number 2. So let's go favor this side. 4. Nope. You know what would help if I laid them out? So you know what I'm gonna do? Closing my eyes. So much so that I'm pretty sure they're not in order. That's enough because it doesn't matter. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Close my eyes and who knows what happened. Did you do something while my eyes was closed? Anyways, apple. Apple. All right, so let's go inside, shall we? Again, just so my neighbors don't hear me talk to myself, even though this door's open. Let's go outside and enjoy the nice crisp weather. 67 degrees Fahrenheit in there. So it's already been 9 minutes of me recording nonsense. So this is, hello, again, roughly ginger and pepper. I don't know about those names, but again, futility of naming a cat. So this is Yukon Jack 100 proof, fuck me, apple. Only the strong survive. My liver won't. Now I'm assuming that 100 proof is what you are. 50% alcohol by volume, whiskey with natural apple flavor, 50 volume. So 100 proof. F me in the pooter. Now it's weird. that it goes 40, 80, 40 proof. No, excuse me, 40% is 80 proof. 45 is, the wind's go ruin my mic, isn't it? All right, well, you guys enjoy the weather. Let me go inside where it's a bit quieter. Let's do it by Christmas light. Oh, this is falling apart at the seams. And the seams wasn't that strong to begin with. All right, so as I was saying, 40 proof is 80%. Yes, 45% is 90 proof, 50 is 100. But yet you go the other way, so it's something about like almost exponential growth. Like it's a weird curve on this. So yeah, again, standard spirit line is 40-80. This is 50-100. So this is going to be twice as strong as your atypical alcohol. Now, I have a strong whiskey I enjoy. Again, from when I tried it outside of Advent Calendar, this stuff here is 90 proof, again, 45%. That's pretty strong. It also has a nice smoky taste to it. That's why I love it. Also why I have like 3 bottles of it, because I was worried they were going out of business. So this is going to be stronger than that. And it has an apple flavor. Isn't that nice? Oh boy. That's what I get for putting Yukon Jack in here. There we go. Your atypical caramel coloring. It didn't pour, I can smell it from here. It didn't pour too thick. It was kind of your atypical alcohol. So the actual smell is actually deadened. It's dead inside, like me. No, it's apple. Not quite apple juice. Actually, yeah, apple juice, but really weak apple juice, which is weird. I'm not smelling the alcohol. And by the way, I noticed this is also for my own benefit. If I could smell and taste, I don't have to go with it. So yeah, this is indirect testing for me. No. But yeah, no, I don't smell the alcohol at all. That worries me. That really worries me. Because again, this is 100 proof. Not twice. But 10% more alcohol, 10% more proof, or 20% more proof than your standard Bushmills, Jack Daniels, etc., Jose, whatever alcohol you want to say. So this is stronger, but yet I don't smell the alcohol. I'm worried it's going to be one of those. There was a drink called the Incredible Hulk. It was Hennessy and Hypnotic or something like that. Anyways, it was green, is why they call it the Incredible Hulk. Now, they also called it that because it goes down Bruce Banner, but it hits you like the Hulk. So essentially, it went down smooth, but it had so much alcohol that it just fucked you up afterwards. I'm worried that's what this is going to be. So anyways, here's 2 quick trips to get the things you forgot for your presents. So here's 2 quick runs to the stores while we still can. That was depressing. Anyways, here's 2 quick changes, quick runs, and always making a run to the store. Oh. Drunk sex. Oh. That was like drunk sex. Okay. My tongue's a little bit numb. That's weird. Okay. My analogy of drunk sex. It goes down. Okay, I'll get to that eventually. Goes in. It's initial apple taste. It's fine. But on top of it is worrisome. There's this heat, this vapor. That's something there. As it goes down, it's, again, to my analogy, okay, it goes down. There's smoothness there in the middle, but it's surrounded by roughness. It's this delicious, great taste, but something's not right. It's rough. It's bad. But it's so good at one point and in the middle if you just focus on the middle. But it's rough and bad, and you know things aren't going to be what it is. And after it goes down, whoosh. That's when the alcohol, that's when the flush comes. That's when the regret comes. That's when you realize that's a mannequin and it wasn't actually human. Now, it might have been amazing while you were drunk and at it, but that was a mannequin, and you just made a mess out of this JCPenney's, and you may never be allowed to come back again. Yeah, so, drunk sex. In that, it's great, it feels amazing, but you might have instant regret the next morning. So, and it might be extremely rough because you're both drunk and things aren't as smooth as they would be. But hey, you're too drunk to care. It's amazing at the moment. But yeah, so again, it has this nice little apple taste. It's smooth, but all around it is roughness, heat, alcohol vapor. And as it goes down, as soon as that climax in this analogy happens, just instant regret. So, because there's an old joke about a sperm bank. The difference between a sperm bank and a regular bank is at a sperm bank, you lose interest after a deposit. So, anyways, oh boy. Yeah, now there's a warmth in my chest. So it is in fact strong. Now, as for its actual strength, because mind you, this is 100 proof. All that said, it went down relatively smooth for 100%. Again, it was the nice taste, everything there. So, this is whiskey. Actually, I didn't even look. I assumed it was whiskey. Yeah, whiskey. Yeah. So you mix this with a soda or something else with a little bit of sugar in it, you're covering up the alcohol pretty well. So that roughness on the edge gets deadened by that little bit of sugar and say Pepsi, Coke. Yeah, Pepsi and Coke is fine. Even though it's apple, it's just kind of a sugary apple taste. It'll blend in well with anything sugary, Pepsi, otherwise. I mean, you could do it with cherry Coke and it'll probably be fine. Cherry Pepsi is better. Dr. Pepper even. So it'll be good. So again, analogy, it's putting the condom on. So, you know, it was rough and everything, but at least you know your Jimmy was covered. So, all right, enough about this awkward analogy. Let me end the video here because we're all about family friendly here at the Otakupunk channel. So, oh well. Anyways, that aside, I need to figure out what I'm eating for dinner. I need to put some ice in this lovely iced tea I just made, which is scorching hot. Oof, but it does smell like fresh baked banana nut pie with a banana nut bread with a little bit of pumpkin spice to it. So, still need to clean up a bit more. My house is going to be a mess for a while. And I just found out I'm going to be on the road for like 2 weeks solid in the middle of this advent calendar. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. As I do, I'll take care of that myself. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Have you started on your Christmas lights? Have you put up your Christmas tree, etc., etc.? And what do you do when plans go awry? Do you rework it or do you just swing it like I did? Because I could have made that shorter and it would have been fine and it wouldn't have cost me any money. But I said fudge it and I rolled with the punches. So anyways, all that aside, thanks again for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.